So did you get a call? Be like, yo, hey, listen.
5 in the morning, I got a call. What's this? They don't flew. They don't arrive. Mr. 6. I don't even.
That's from the song Game Over, huh?
Yeah, Game Over.
Why'd you name that song Game Over? Because obviously this isn't a game, right? Like, this is serious, right?
I be laughing. This shit serious. When I'm in the city, we all up on the mirror. Nah, rich though. I ain't gonna lie.
So it's 5 in the morning. You got a call.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if I got a call. I think I was on Instagram.
You on Instagram?
I don't even know if I seen it on Instagram. I don't remember, but I ain't gonna lie. I just seen.
Oh, you up at 5 o'clock?
This is at the hotel, and you can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out murder. And they are shooting at Charles now, and you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee. And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
The inquiry about Giulio Foolio's demise maintains become more captivating with fresh, almost daily headlines at first. The main question was who was at fault, but the cops have reduced the number of suspects to 5. Jait, Asaya, Alicia Andrews, Shadaven Murphy, Rashad Murphy, and associated with the murder and shooting of 4 out of the 5 accused are Giulio Foolio, have been placed under arrest as David Murphy continues to evade capture with a warrant issued for his apprehension. Nevertheless, all of the dots are returning to Young. Ace too, and you may be wondering why, because each of the 5 suspects is a part of the same gang as a young person, with Ace ATK as a rival of Jacksonville's gang led by Giulio Foolio, Florida. But the one that's gaining traction is the purportedly revealed video leak Youthful, and Ace organizing everything will go right into Giulio Foolio's filming everything, so pay attention as it seems youthful, and Ace may have been captured in 4K.
So Young and Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
Therefore, let's begin by discussing the details that you're all interested in knowing Ace's part in the Young thing and the Giulio Foolio's shooting, or if he even played even a little part in it. We're not police or investigators, but it seems very evident that Ace and Young could having participated in Giulio. To some extent, Foolio's death occurred just now. For instance, an interview with DJ Academics, he was trolling the whole time of the interview, as well as ignoring the inquiries on the at one point, taking serious shots. He even said that upon hearing, he started crying. About Foolio's passing, which most people think is not near the truth, then he pretended to be unsure about what occurred, which prompted several warning signs for some visitors, so have a look at some of those videos for you.
You know, the elephant in the room is, it feels like about a month ago now, Foolio from Jacksonville, someone that you know, he lost his life. Where were you when you found out about that?
I was in the bed crying and shit like, damn. It was out there. It crazy.
You shed a tear?
Multiple. It's like, damn, life's so short. It's like,
you've experienced a lot of death. Like, I mean, I know you guys didn't get along like that, but it's like
we were best friends.
No, y'all weren't best friends.
Like buds, man. Bro.
Nah, y'all weren't best friends. Come on now. When I seen Foolio say, "Yo, hit me for the Addy to the B&B," I was like, I don't
like, whoa, what the going on?
This was a little bit unexpected to me. You know, yeah. That was a little bit, and then he kept posting more like, "Yeah, we here. Yo, Tampa, what up?" And I'm like, no, this is getting out of hand.
Oh, there was a temple?
Where'd you hear about it?
I don't know what it was. I don't know. Okay, they probably was in Tampa.
So he died in Tampa, which I looked at. It's about a 3.5 hour drive from Jacksonville. Still Florida.
I did not know he died in Tampa.
Say again?
I didn't know he died in Tampa.
You didn't?
No.
You won't be disrespecting him after he passed, will you?
I don't know. Can't be doing that about the dad. What I can say is, what you about to say?
Well, a lot of people said he did that. So, you know.
He did what?
Well, like he used to disrespect people who died.
He probably did. I never listened to his music. I never listened to his music before. I used to listen to his music when I was younger.
Yes, you did.
I listened to music when I was younger. But I never really listened.
Yeah, I used to be friends back in the day.
Yeah, what I'm saying. No, we're not friends, but.
Let's be honest though, how he responded to such inquiries and laughing the whole time demonstrates how he thinks Foolio is attractive. Impolite, yet everyone is aware of the conflict really dates back a long way between them. There is a wealth of history to explore. Due to the fact that their conflict has been brewing everything for a very long period, began in 2018 while Ace was still young. Brother and a few of close pals were sadly taken out in a drive-by shooting Young and Ace in Jacksonville. Florida endured the event and the assault became a significant source of conflict between the two rappers.
What happened to the other three?
They died. So my girlfriend running around trying to...
At what point did you realize that they might not be alive?
Man, I don't... Probably like... When I got the ambulance, I ain't even hit nothing, right? But soon I got the ambulance, I just seen my mama right there crying. So I ain't even know my brother was dead. I just told my mama straight up, like, man, they killed my brother. I just already know him because I could, when I'm getting shot, when I'm coming out the car, when I'm out the car, I can hear him like, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing that shit. So it's like, I really ain't trying to look at him because you feel me? But like, I see him. I see they fucked up and that. You know what I'm saying? My little brother 23, my best friend, he really on the ground, like calling for me, like, it's a picture. Somebody take a picture. It's a real picture. Like he reaching for me, like calling my name, like Keontae. Like trying to, we like this with each other. I see my girlfriend, she run around going to everybody, like she wrapping me up. I'm telling my girlfriend straight up, looking at her, I said, I'm finna die.
Who is Giulio Folli, from a competing group profited from the misfortune via making fun of Ace and his youth. Pals that passed away in his music and social, this increased the hostility in the media postings, resulting with a string of bad songs and heated discussions on the internet between the two. There has been animosity characterized by a reciprocal exchange of derogatory lyrics and threats of violence. Every rapper is using their own platforms to taunt the other. Noteworthy example was the song When I See You by Giulio Foolio, which he reworked to become Fantasia's single and aimed it at Ace and Young, making fun of the Ace's brother and pals passed away and Ace freed me, and I responded Young. Smoke, a song that was blatantly disrespectful. Giulio Foolio and his late colleagues escalating the conflict even further.
Back to that story. So the whole beat. So you dropped beatbox, but you wasn't satisfied. Like, why wasn't you satisfied? You went to the hood. You shot a video.
Bro,
Is it because of the fan reaction?
I ain't no hater. I ain't know the song went crazy. They Who I Smoke went crazy. I'm mad if
It was on a golf course, man.
they
I'm
was
gonna tell you,
going
man.
crazy. I'm like, damn, what I could do? I go to Miami. I was already going through my comments. They were like, man, they were sending me a bunch of songs to read me. They sent Miley Cyrus, Part in the USA. Imagine me rapping on that shit. Part in the USA. They sent Michael Jackson, Beat It. They sent all type of shit. But what stuck out to me was When I See You, Mariah Carey. Or who else sang that?
Fantasia.
Did that song, I first listened to it in the studio. I'm like, damn, some niggas gonna be mad. So I get back to Jacksonville. I go get a poster printed out of the situation, the news clip with his dead homeboys on the I get like 2 bottles of cheap ass champagne or whatever. I go to the graveyard, I shoot the video, I drop that bit.
You don't think you went too far?
Hell no. Once dead people mentioned, it's already too far. You know what I'm saying? They already mentioned my brother, so it's already too far. You get what I'm saying? So anything that happened afterwards is just extra shit. You get what I'm saying?
Is it never a time you think like, man, if I do this shit, right, it's gonna put a bigger target on my back?
No, because it is what it is already. So nothing I can say or do can make them want to kill me more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already stamped. So it is what it is.
Nevertheless, let's get returning to the video that was made public to the people who saw the shooting when the police released remarks on the incident in public. Circumstances and the detention of a few of the suspects. They also supplied video gathered by parking lot cameras that captured the whole event on camera. Is succinct yet effectively conveys the whole observing from the video. It's clear because this wasn't only a thoughtless act of brutality, this assault was well thought out, The accused were dispersed deliberately, each aiming for the vehicle that Foolio was in prior to our further exploration of the now. Let's demonstrate it for you in detail comprises.
This is at the hotel, and you can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out murder. And they are shooting at Charles now, and you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee. And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
After seeing the video, it is evident that this was not a chance shooting, it was a planned assault using a sound strategy used since Foolio had made a lot of noise over his location, uploading many films on social media posts indicating his whereabouts, and what he was doing provided Ace and the younger in his group the ideal chance to surprise him. And that's just what they did. That they surprised him, which unfortunately led to the death of Foolio. The inquiry is still ongoing, continuing even after the majority of suspects, and it's still open particularly because of the possibility participation of Ace and Young, even while the investigation's announcement and the media covering the arrests questioned if Ace was a young cop. Any relationship to the officer's shooting said in response that they've been examining him and realizing he is incapable of a move that they are unaware of, which actually demonstrates how intimately linked he may be to the whole thing.
So Young and Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
So that we talk about the prospective youth and Ace's relationship to the whole filming, let's go on to the precise information about every sad Charles Jones, aka Julio, passed away. The Foolio has been looked at by the police, resulting in the 4 people's detention. Suspects Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance, Rashad Murphy, and Shag Wright were the final. The cops said that one is still at large. Jones's murder was a component of a continuous. The suspects in the Jacksonville gang war are individuals from the ATK and 1,200 gangs who have engaged in combat with Foolio's gang 6 block. The Department of Case's top murderers were called to justice in a report from 2022, detailing the violence this gang warfare is.
Furthermore, it was found that the shooters are members of or affiliated with rival gangs of Jones that go by ATK and 1200. Jones was part of the 6 block gang. Detectives believe that the ATK and the 1200 worked together to target Jones as part of an ongoing feud in Jacksonville.
The evening of the murder opportunity, and Andrews behind Jones in his video from a group monitoring system revealed Chance used a phone that was subsequently discovered to correspond with Andrews. Phone records revealed as Chance spoke with Gathright, who was another vehicle, a black Chevrolet Impala license plate. Readers verify the 2 vehicles went to Tampa from Jacksonville before the killing and departed the next day. Phone records and surveillance footage were crucial proofs demonstrating how the suspects synchronized their actions with the last assault took place at a house-to-hotel suites where 3 gunmen were stationed. A Glock and 2 AR-style firearms were removed, fired at Jones's vehicle out of the Impala, executing him and leaving 3 others injured. The gunmen in dark clothing were recognized as Davin Murphy, Rashad Murphy, and there are no expended gun casings in sight. Were discovered at the site, indicating the brass catchers are used by shooters to gather. Nevertheless, 31 spent 9mm bullet casings discovered connecting the weaponry to the suspects.
On June 23rd, Tampa police officers responded to a shooting on McKinley Drive and located 4 victims. One person, later identified as Charles Jones, was pronounced deceased. Jones was in town celebrating his birthday and posted on his social media his locations several times throughout that night. Surveillance video was critical in this investigation, as suspects were seen on video following Jones from location to location. At 4:15 in the morning, Jones began to head to a hotel on McKinley. One of the suspect vehicles is seen following the victim. However, instead of following them into a parking lot, they stage across the street. At 4:38, 3 shooters exit a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles. This barrage of gunfire also struck 3 additional victims who miraculously survived this incident.
On June 26, a traffic halt on Grant Wright resulted in regarding the finding of a Glock 9mm handgun, 223 live rounds, and spent casings for rifles in his vehicle, even if the weapon wasn't the casings from the murder of Jones. Rifle casings matched earlier ones. Shootings such as the murder in May and a prior attempt to kill Jones in search results for October 2023 at Gau's residence, a gun safe containing many guns, one with a wasted 9mm shell and a brass catcher casings that matched the murder scene scenario, with further evidence that has provided video from Ring cameras showing Gaffright Andrews by happenstance and David Murphy at and about a mile away from the Airman in Tampa murder scenario, under which the Airman was reserved the name of Rashad Murphy from June 22nd till video from Gaff's house on June 24th revealed him by coincidence filling sufficient-sized sacks, bring firearms into the Chevy Impala in black. Before traveling to Tampa, proper opportunity, and Andrews were taken into custody by police in Jacksonville in less than a week following the murder. Rashad Murphy was taken into custody at an apartment on July 30. Let me see your Jackville complex hands move outward, outward, and away. Return to the volume of my voice, yeah. Pause there. Raise your blouse up. Turn, complete a 360-degree turn. And simply pay attention to us. We'll continue to discuss it. Turning now, walking back toward the sound of my voice, keep returning, and move toward me. Locate opportunity to return. Asaya, this is Ailsh. We are here for a driveway office. Possess an arrest warrant obtained your front door without holding anything. We are not traveling. Move on. Come on out. Raise your hands. Yes, go ahead, and yes, raise your hands. Place your hands within the hands. Hands raised, palms in the air, and air fine. Go gently in my direction. Now let's proceed here, now, and take a stroll here. Come on, let's go. Pause, stop, turn around, turn with your hands up, maintain a hand-up stance around this. Up and stop, attempting to lift your own weight. Strive to raise your weight back up. Okay, go to your, bring your knees up to your back. Remain there, don't leave. Continue walking and moving. Walking, and walking right now. Revers and place a hand behind your anybody else inside back there, like the wide right. In spite of these detentions and all the proof, David Murphy is still evading the authorities. Searching diligently for him as his arrest is essential to concluding this significant case. The Julio inquiry following Foolio's death, a network of violence and gang activity. The proof from security camera video to recovered weaponry has proven essential in bringing the guilty to account as the hunt is still on for David Murphy. The government is committed to bringing final resolution to this awful incident. Thus, take a close look at it, everyone, into everything that is occurring with the full circumstances pertaining to Julio Foolio's past. We investigated every avenue that may young relationships Ace may have to the shooting and gave a thorough examination of the data that has been released to date. There are still plenty more to be done with investigation prior to this case is entirely resolvable. Therefore, the only will reveal what ultimately transpires. For all that is known to us is that a young, entirely blameless and without any related to the incident, although it seems that maybe there is a relationship that will keep you informed as soon as we learn more. Appears, but for the time being, tell us what you consider all that is below.